No, have a proper drink, please. The very worst thing that'll happen is it'll come back, Isaac, but that'll be good. Okay? Your body needs to get whatever's in out. You wait till it starts getting high waters, and it's like this every weekend.
Dear Dobby, do you not like Kermit's ghost? Is he offending you? Well, you missed Ernie. I don't know what you thought you were doing. Oh dear. Oh dear. Now why would you bark at Alan? Why would you do that? She's properly watching the telly. It's mid-afternoon. We've had to shut the curtains because the window cleaner's outside. And when he comes, they will start barking. They're wearing their Halloween jumpers today. They have another couple. You finished barking now. So welcome to another weekly vlog. I didn't welcome you. Get away from my Weetabix. I didn't welcome you yesterday because Isaac was really bokeh and ill all day. There are 3 new Halloween toys on the floor for the dogs. You can probably hear Molly. Molly's got the other one. There's Dobby. She's a day late with her Halloween. 2 days late with her Halloween fatigues, as is Molly. She's enjoying these. Isaac got a massive box of stuff from Kelly and Dave there. He's eating, which he shouldn't be. Shortbread. Isaac, I said 2.
You said a couple.
That's 2. One more and put them down. You'll make yourself sick. He's not been sick today, he's just tired and it's a 24-hour vomiting bug, but he has to stay off school for 48 hours.
As slowly as I can.
So that's today and tomorrow off school, which means tomorrow you will be doing work. I will insert pictures of Isaac's treat box and of the dog's toys, because I forgot to video them, but they're awesome. So much stuff. You're a lucky child. Right, put that down now. Is that my toy? Can I have that toy? Molly? Is that mine? Can I not have that? No? Okay. Is it yours as well, Dobby? Dear me. This is what's going on right now. I've put this on so you can hear Molly. Molly is playing with her Halloween toys from Kelly and Dave. Isaac has been given loads of work to do because he's off school sick, but he's not being sick anymore, he's just knackered, he's tired. It is Thursday evening. Are you feeling better?
Yeah.
Are you back to school tomorrow?
Sadly, yes.
You wanted to go back. I said you could wait till Monday if you wanted, but you said you wanted to go back tomorrow. So he's back tomorrow. So the reason we're in here is because we did this today. He got a new unit for his TV. Look at the size of that TV space, people. Who's got a TV that big? Yeah. So that's his TV. And just thought we'd show you what we've got on the shelves at the minute. There's another shelf going on his opposite wall tonight. But at the minute, this is Isaac's shelves. At the bottom is just like storage. These will probably be moved at some stage, the smaller ones anyway. This space, this big space here, if I go back a bit, is all supposed to be TV, the size of it. But any pictures we've seen of it being used, the TVs are always massively smaller. So it's got Darth Vader there.
Wait, that's all big TV.
Yeah.
This whole square.
Yeah, you couldn't pause it. A TV that size would be too big for a small room like this, Isaac.
No, TV that size would be worth 10 million.
So he's got some of his Star Wars figures up there. He's got some flying from the ceiling too.
I'm a Star Wars nerd.
He's about to watch some YouTube. And he's got his little ones here. This has to be put up. He painted that when he was much... What age was he? May 2017. So you done that 4 years ago. So you would have been 6. So yeah. And then he's got his books.
I have my feet.
Over here. That's all of his David Williams on the top.
And there's also Chewbacca wearing glasses.
Yeah, there's Chewbacca wearing glasses up there. So he's got quite a few series of books there.
Yeah, that's what I say.
And that's his Lot Llamas. Now what's happening tomorrow is this wall, everything on here will be coming down a bit, and there'll be a shelf going up there with a lot of stuff on it that was taken. Because they used to have 2 shelves here and then like a unit with his telly, but now this unit, I'll show you how big it is. Let me go to the door. So this is when you come into Isaac's room. That's his bed. Now this isn't a very big room,
And
obviously.
this is me standing on the floor, definitely not on my bed.
But look how big that unit is. There's Kermit looking around the corner with the Rubik's Cube. So yeah, it's a big unit. So, yeah, right.
Tall. I'm definitely not standing on the bed, I'm standing on the floor.
Right, Isaac, an hour. So no later than 10 to 10, okay?
Okay. What?
And you have to be up early for school in the morning.
I'm going from 10 to 10, okay?
Okay.
I know.
Good night.
Right.
Hello, it is Saturday. I think I recorded 1 or 2 video clips this week, which I will insert in. It's been a crappy old week. I haven't done any vlog filming, so I'm just updating you now on the week. Isaac has been ill all week. He was off school Monday to Thursday. He had just a really, really bad sickness bug. So he was vomiting all day Monday, Tuesday, up until 1:30 Wednesday morning. And then he had to stay off school 48 hours after he was last ill. Is that him on the floor? Before he could go back to school. So he went back to school on Friday. So he's better now, he's there. We have just finished watching Bloodshot with Vin Diesel. It had that song I Love, Psycho Killer by the Talking Heads. Isaac really enjoyed it. It was an okay movie. It's just a typical action movie. There's nothing really, you know, thought-provoking in there. It's just a very straightforward action movie about a soldier who dies and is brought back to life, and he has extra powers, and he sets out for revenge on something that happened. I'll not tell you any more than that, but if you want something really easy to watch, it's on Netflix at the minute. It's 12A. Some of the special effects are really good in it. I don't want to spoil what's good in it because it'll tell you little bits. It's nice to see for yourself. Why are you over here? Other than that, we've been just in the house all week. My parents' car has gone into the garage for the Citroen garage till Isaac. I've asked you not to carry Dobby around in case you drop her.
She's a little dog.
First of all, they said that it was going to be looked at by the Citroen dealer on the 3rd. Then when it was dropped off, they said the 4th. The Citroen dealer came back and said there's nothing wrong with it. The only thing, Isaac, I need to not stop. The only thing that's wrong with it is that if you have a diesel, you have to take it out and give it a long drive once a week. And my dad only uses it for going to the shops and back. And because it doesn't have any AdBlue in, and I don't know who watching knows anything about cars or what AdBlue. AdBlue is basically this fluid that you have in a car if it's a diesel that stops the diesel in the engines clogging up. It does have AdBlue in. We had this issue when the car was first purchased that the garage lied to us about having to get this special nozzle because of where the AdBlue was, because of the disability adaptation that the car had. Basically, the AdBlue was in a different place than they even said it was. They didn't know where it was, so they couldn't have replaced it. When we took it to get the winch fitted at the place that built the car, he says, oh, the AdBlue's here, and he lifted this flap up in the back of the car, and there it was. Proving that this company had never done what they were meant to do. So anyway, it went to this Citroen dealer this week who phoned back and said, well, the garage that hired this Citroen dealer phoned back and said, oh, he says, because it's not got AdBlue, it needs to be run really far once a week. And then Darren went through the whole, but it does have AdBlue. And the guy says, oh, right, okay. He needed it explained to him 3 times. And he says, right, I'm going to go speak to my manager and I'll call you back when I've spoken to him. Even if I don't get to speak to him, I'll phone you back. Guess what? No phone call back that day, next day. Darren's been trying to phone them today. And there's been no answer on the phone all day. It's a Saturday, but garages are open on Saturdays. So I don't know what's going on there. There's just a shower of you-know-what. They're terrible. But can you imagine buying a car, a disabled couple, and saying to them, right, you can buy this car, but you must take this out on a really long run once a week? It's just, the whole thing's preposterous, but the fact it even has AdBlue in it and the Citroen dealership haven't been able to find it just says it all. It's been a nightmare since the start, and I just wish my parents had have asked before they went and just paid all this money for a heap of crap, basically. If they had said to us what they were doing, we would have advised them not to go anywhere near that garage because we hate them. We've had not dealings with them, but we phoned them up before when we got our last car, and the attitude they had on the phone was very much looking down their nose, couldn't help you, you know, just really up themselves. If they thought you couldn't afford to buy like a top end car, they didn't want to speak to you. So we ended up going to a garage that's like about 20 miles more, maybe 25 miles away instead. We've been dealing with them ever since, because we would not, even though this garage is literally halfway between our house and my mum's house, it's only 5 miles away from us, we will not deal with them, and we'd rather go 20 miles further to deal with someone that's half decent. So that's it. This week's just been Isaac being really ill, the car in the garage. We've been in all week. I'm really sore today because it's a really wet, horrible, nasty day. It rained all night, rained all morning, so my fibro's going mad. I've taken a couple of painkillers, which has helped a little bit, but nothing else really to tell you. Next week, this day week, at this time next week, Isaac's 11 plus will be over.
What?
Yes. His 11 plus is Saturday, next Saturday, I think it's the 13th. So he's got a week, and he missed a week of school a week before his 11 plus. So all we can do with everyone else in the class is just hope that no kid comes down with COVID or this stomach bug over the next week, because they're going to miss their 11 plus. So yeah, that will be the concentration next week, and then you can be grateful you'll not have to listen to me talk about it anymore. Isaac done some tests when he was off, when he felt up to it, but yeah, nothing else to report. That's it this week. Now it's Saturday evening. Strictly will be on this evening. Darren's going to pick up the Chinese. All is well with the world for this little instance in time. We'll not think about any other stresses. And that's what's going on, folks. So yeah, apologies for the lack of any sort of video this week. I know it's been crap, but I may film on the drive-in. We'll be going to see my mum tomorrow, so I'll film a little bit on the drive-in tomorrow and close off the vlog for this week. And thank you for watching. Isaac's hovering. Do you want to say goodbye or what?
No.
Isaac's hovering, but he doesn't want to say goodbye. I shall speak to you guys hopefully tomorrow. Darren's just sent a text. Ice cream, chalk and salted caramel, or mint chalk chip? Right, I'm going to have to go and reply to that. Ice cream, folks, ice cream. I shall speak to you later. Are you enjoying Strictly?
I thought it was absolutely.
Hello, it is Sunday of the week that I've recorded nothing. I gave you a catch up yesterday with what's been going on this week. I said I'd sign in today purely probably to sign it off for the week. What's going on there? They've taken away that whole thing.
Took it down a few days ago.
The place that had the fire a few weeks ago, the big massive barn, we're just passing it now, and they've taken away the big barn. It's really weird to see no barn there. So they must have finished with their forensics and stuff that they were doing. Going into my mum's. Isaac and Darren's going for a walk downtown. Isaac's got some money that he got for like Halloween and stuff. See if he sees anything. It's ridiculous, it's November. Christmas is next month, and Isaac's still got money to go buy stuff. What we're supposed to be buying, who knows? So you try and do your best to cobble something together, and then he says, I haven't written my Christmas list yet. Yep.
It wasn't my idea to put money into that.
Yeah, that was my idea, because you've been moaning and whinging about spending it on Fortnite stuff,
It's not so
which I've said no. We give Isaac a rule. We said if you do a very simple chore each day, and when I say chore, some days it's like feed the birds. he gets £1 for doing a chore each of the 5 days, so he has a £5 a week. And I said you can spend that on Fortnite if you earn it yourself. But any money that he's like given, like my mum gave him 20 quid, and I mean he wants to spend that on V-Bucks on Fortnite, and it's like no, he's got so many skins and so many emotes.
About 60 plus skins.
I was trying to explain to him the value of, you know, it's a skin. If you earn the money yourself and you buy the skin, fine, but you've earned that money and you could have bought something else with it. You need to know the value of what you're spending your money on. But anyway, could have had to do with it what I had to do with my money when I was a kid, put it in my money box. Right, that'll do me. I can't think of anything else to tell you.